Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, what if the abundance you've been chasing, success, fulfillment, a life of prosperity, isn't waiting for you in some distant next life or lucky break, but right here, demanding your effort right now? Not just the passive dreams you hold, the talents you assume will bloom on their own, or the opportunities you wait for, like rain on dry soil. But at your core, who are you without the sweat of cultivation, without applying yourself both in this moment and for what lies beyond? In the sunlit academies of ancient Athens, where ideas were sown like seeds in fertile minds, Plato, the architect of Western thought, delivered a timeless blueprint for prosperity. Apply yourself both now and in the next life. Without effort, you cannot be prosperous. Though the land be good, you cannot have an abundant crop without cultivation. At first, it sounds like a stern lecture on hard work, a reminder that nothing comes free, but oh, dear listener, lean in closer. This is no mere grindstone gospel. It's a profound call to stewardship, a narrative that weaves your present actions with eternal growth, turning barren potential into bountiful harvest. Today, in this extended exploration, I'll take you through the depths of this wisdom, weaving stories of uncultivated fields reclaimed, real-world lessons on effort's alchemy, and layered insights to transform your good land into abundance. Promise me you'll stay with me. By the end, you might just roll up your sleeves and start tilling your own soil. Picture this: a fertile valley in ancient Greece, soil rich from volcanic ash, sun-kissed and ready for sowing. Yet without the farmer's plow, seed and sweat, it yields weeds, not wheat. Plato saw human life as that land, gifted with potential, reason, soul, opportunity, but demanding cultivation. We all have good land, talents, relationships, dreams, but without effort, prosperity eludes. Lesson 1. Potential rots without action. In our modern hustle, we hoard untapped gifts. Side hustles dreamed, but not started. Skills learned, but not practiced. Gallup's engagement studies show 70% feel disengaged at work because they wait for perfect conditions rather than cultivating now. Apply it to your career. Identify your land, a skill like writing, and commit 15 minutes daily. This isn't drudgery, it's planting for harvest. But let's dive deeper into a narrative tale to illustrate. Once upon a time, in a thriving city much like ours, lived Sophia, a gifted musician with a voice that could move mountains. She dreamed of stages and spotlights, but waited for the next life. Post-kids, post-job stability, post-perfection. Years passed. Her land lay fallow, overgrown with doubt. One day, reading Plato, the line struck like lightning. Her lack of prosperity wasn't fate. It was uncultivated effort. Painful but awakening, Sophia applied herself now. Daily practice, open mics, online sharing. Within 2 years, gigs flowed, albums released, fulfillment bloomed. Lesson 2. Effort bridges now and next. Like Sophia, we postponed cultivation for ideal times. But Stanford's growth mindset research shows consistent small efforts yield 40% more progress than waiting for motivation. In relationships, apply now. Date nights amid chaos cultivate love's crop, preventing barrenness. Now, let's pivot to the emotional realm, where this wisdom nurtures the soul. Plato's next life isn't afterlife alone. It's future self, eternal growth. Without effort, we stagnate emotionally. Resentments uncultivated into forgiveness, fears unplowed into courage. Lesson 3. Inner prosperity demands soul work. Therapist Brené Brown echoes: vulnerability, effort, cultivates connection. Avoidance leaves barren isolation. Practically, journal nightly. What land in my emotions did I cultivate today? This reduces anxiety 25%, per mindfulness studies. Weaving in societal impact. Consider how uncultivated good land barrenizes communities. Nations with resources fail without effort. Corruption unplowed, education neglected. Lesson 4. Collective prosperity requires shared cultivation. MLK's civil rights movement applied effort now for equality's harvest, not waiting for next generation. In your community, volunteer. Small efforts like mentoring youth cultivate societal abundance. As our story unfolds further, explore creativity. Plato's cultivation mirrors artists' process. Ideas sown, nurtured, harvested. Lesson 5. Creativity blooms in effort. Picasso's 50,000 works, daily cultivation, not sporadic genius. In pursuits, commit little efforts, 10 minutes drawing daily, compounding into mastery. But a caution, effort without direction barrenizes too. Lesson 6. Cultivate wisely. Align with values. Plow passion's field, not obligations. Finally, as we conclude this epic exploration, remember, Plato's Academy cultivated minds for prosperous lives. Effort now for eternal good. Lesson 7. Prosperity is harvest of applied self. Daily affirm. What do I cultivate today? My dear listener, we've traversed ancient fields, modern harvests, and personal growth. Plato's apply yourself isn't toil, it's path to abundance. Cultivate now, reap forever. If this resonates, share your good land below. Until next time, may your efforts bloom.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.